And that's how my hubby knew that he had to replace the closing wheel, because my hubby has 190 acres of his sugar beets done. This morning with this bad boy, we had to go to the farm and get a new one. We have to start now, not waste any ground. As always, thanks for watching. God bless. Hi, it's Angie from The Farmer's Wife Life, where we feed those who feed America. If you're interested in learning about a little bit of basics about the behind the scenes of the farming industry as it is seen through the farmer's wife, this channel is for you. If you want to know how to be a good farmer's wife, we can share this. Leave comments, share our opinions in the comment section. Spread tips. This channel's for you. If you're dating a farmer, you want to know what it's all about. If you guys got hitched, this channel's for you. So thank you for tuning in. I am in the field. This is early May. My hubby is tilling right now. In the field behind me was corn last fall. So he's tilling it, getting it ready for soybeans. It is a cloudy day in Michigan, but all the farmers are out. In our little community, farmers are out with their equipment, waving. I got, I don't know, about 12 waves on the way over here. And I seen about 12 cars. We're on a busy road. It's a tiller. The field behind me, there's more farmers out. That's not us, but they're close. So this is tilling, getting ready for soybeans. Hey, I hopped in. So we're going to continue tilling. One thing that's different about this field is that it has power lines going through it. So my hubby has to go around those, which he doesn't like. But the field is close to the farmstead. So here I am on my bumpy tilling ride. And I wanted to point out a few things that we have. So we are on a 9320 John Deere tractor right now. We have two pieces of equipment behind us. So the first piece of equipment that's red, that's a field cultivator. It's a 42-foot field cultivator. That just kind of breaks up the big clumps. Followed by the field cultivator is a 42-foot rowing harrow, and that breaks up a little bit smaller clumps. We're doing some corners here. Working with a small space. So both of these pieces of equipment do fold up so that we can take them to our different fields. Another thing I should probably point out is this tractor. It's a little bit different than the 4430 that I was telling you about earlier. That 4430 was kind of the basics. I called it rustic. Very well loved. This one's a little bit newer. It doesn't have all the bells and whistles on it as we had on our planter, but it's a little bit more comfortable in here. This is air conditioned right now. The door hinge is a little bit different than the one that my son got his finger caught in. So basically the only way that you're going to get your fingers pinched is if you leave them in here when you shut the door. A little safer, not as many working hinges where little ones can get their fingers pinched. My buddy seat is nice and spacious. However, I need to write John Deere and tell them that they need a 3 or 4 seater John Deere so the whole family can go for a tractor ride. My kids fight over who gets to go in the tractor first, so if we had maybe a 3-seater, that would be a little bit better. So JD, listen up, 4-seater. of my buddy seat. It has a seat belt. Quite a bit different than the one on the 4430. The hinge, as I mentioned, is nice and safe. Well, safer than the 4430. The equipment and gadgets that we have on here, modern. A little more modern. They make something higher model too. That's out of our price range. This one looks good. What we have. So there's actually gears in here. Monitors. Steering wheel, columns, a little more up to date. Goodness, there's a lot of them.
I'm gonna get all the good hard stuff done for Mark when he comes over here.
Okay. So there are two pieces of equipment right now. The red piece of equipment that's closest to us is a field cultivator. Good action video of tilling. Pretty bumpy.
This field is rough.
My husband said it's a rough field. You on the journey of what the actual working parts are. So this part of the cultivator is called the C shank. It's shaped like the letter C. They do make S shanks that are shaped like the letter S. That has more of like a spring lever function. So this is the C shank. And then after the C shank, there's actually two rows of them. Here's the second row. We caught some junk in this one. Don't litter. Then after that, we have the leveler. So we have a leveling leveler. It levels the ground. And then the rolling bar on the back here. And this rolls as we go. So let me show you a side view. And the front view. So this spins and breaks up any of the medium-sized clumps. So let's take a look at the rolling harrow. This is just another smaller version of the field cultivator. So we have a shank right there, and then also another rolling barrel. Okay, so this spreads all across the 42 feet. If you like our videos and want to watch our crops grow in the 2022 season, please hit that like button, please subscribe, hit the bell so you'll be notified when we post a new video, and you can watch them grow right along with us. As always, thanks for watching. God bless. Yesterday, my hubby and I were tilling this field. This field is actually getting planted right now with soybeans. So one of my little ones and my hubby is planting soybeans right now. It's a beautiful day in Michigan, but rain is expected this weekend. Luckily, my hubby had the whole week off. He took some vacation from his full-time gig, and to get a lot of our crops in. This weekend when it rains, he's gonna volunteer to go back to work, help them out too. So the process of soybeans are till, number 1. Number 2, plant. Number 3, roll. And then also spray for pre-merge, which helps keep the weeds down for a little bit. My little one has been on the tractor all morning, so I'm gonna pick him up, give him some food, put him in for a nap, see how he did. So we're on the east side of the field. Yesterday when I was tilling, we were on the west. This is the field that has the power lines in it. So I was just talking to my farmer, and he told me a little bit more about the pre-merge process. We don't always use pre-merge. It just kind of depends on the type of soil and how much weeds we typically get. So the ground with a little more sand texture typically has more weeds compared to the ground with a more clay-like structure. So that will save on some cost. If our ground is a little less sandy, we don't spray the pre-merge. That helps keep the weeds away. All right, thank you. If you like this video, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and you can be part of the process of watching our crops grow for 2022. As always, thanks for watching. God bless.